Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII. We are on Buccaneer's Den, where we have not been to yet. Let's go ahead and talk to people. Of course, that assumes that there are people to talk to. There does not appear to be anything good in this thingy. Just a nice glittering dress. I do see a locked treasure chest, though. Let's go ahead and see if... That key's not going to work on it, of course. There we go. And there's nothing in it. Alright, well, no one is home right now. So let's check out this one. Is that a lock? That is locked, alright. I can't imagine why they lock all their chests on Buccaneer's Den, a haven of pirates. Makes no sense whatsoever. I'm terrible. I'm not going to take the food. Although, you know, one thing that we have not done. How did I not kill that cow in one hit? Yeah. I said I wasn't going to take food, but, you know. Cow killing. Beef. That's what's for dinner. It's always fun to kill cows. Ah. This house is locked, you say? Do we have the key? We do. Where are you, Spark? I don't know where you are. Then Shimino, take that. We've got a book, Two in the Fold, by Morian. Herein lies a fable of treachery in the fair city of Britain. A despicable guild of thieves who seek political power. Oh, you mean the Fellowship? In the government sends two of its best members to infiltrate the royal castle. The true conflict arises when two of the royal guards begin to bicker so violently with each other that they miss important pieces of evidence that lead to the two thieves. We will take the red potion. Go ahead and see if there is anything in here. There are some coins, 15 gold coins. I will also take the lockpicks for no reason. Let's see. 87. Yeah. No. Go 13. There we go. I can stack them on there, though. 100, 100, and... Oh, 99! I'll have to do something about that. Oh, hey, a scroll. Missed that. One of the Beast for the harpsichord. Interesting. I don't know if there's any other reason for that house there. Alright, there is another building up here. Ah, it appears to be the inn and tavern. Hey, this door is unlocked. Nothing useful there. I will take those coins, though. Oops. Just take one right now. Let's see. Wait, what? There we go. Gold coin. Poof. There we go, 100. We got 100 there. And 17 here. Alrighty. Nothing else there. Does not appear to be anything there. Excuse me, buddy. The man looks up in surprise and says, I am not working at the moment, and I ask thee to respect my privacy. If thou dost wish to speak with me, come to the baths in the late evening hours. Oh, well, shucks. The Fallen Virgin, register. Carson of Minnoch, Lord Iolo, Lady Gweno, Yethrod of Britain, Adam of Yew. Iolo, what were you doing here in Buccaneer's Den? You see a woman in her 50s who might have been a pirate wench in her earlier years. Though she is coarse, she has a certain motherly quality. Name?
I am Mandy.
Job?
I run the Fallen Virgin Inn and Tavern. We are open for breakfast, dinner, and late-night hours.
Oh my.
If thou dost want a room or drink, or perhaps a room,
food or drink, or perhaps a room,
please say so.
Mandy looks at Dupre and says,
Don't I know thee?
Yes, milady, I was here a few months ago.
I remember. Thou art working for Brommer's Britannian Travel Guides. Thou art a pub critic.
That is right, milady.
Welcome back. Please try anything on the menu. It is all still very good.
I thank thee, milady. Thou art a swine, Dupre. Fallen Virgin, you say?
Yes, I have run this tavern and inn since my wenching days.
Is that a reference to your wenching days? Mandy laughs.
I was quite a beauty back then, but thou canst not tell it now. I know everyone in town, and they all know me. If thou dost need to know something about anyone, let me know.
Sorry, I was just moving something. We'll talk about Hook in a moment, but let's see. Buy. What suits thy fancy? Nothing. Mutton, bread, flounder, silver leaf, wine, ale. Nothing.
Thou wilt love it.
I love this nothing. It is so tasty. Let's see. Food.
We serve a good plate of slop, if I do say so myself. That silverleaf is something. Thou shouldst try that.
Drink.
I can offer thee wine and ale.
Room.
Our rooms are 10 gold per person. The only one available now is the southeast room. The other two already have occupants.
Dost thou want one? No, it's okay.
All right, some other time.
Silverleaf.
Best bloody swill thou wilt eat on the face of the earth.
Tell me about Hook. You feel your cube vibrate, but somehow you know that Mandy would have told you the truth without it. Mandy whispers to you.
I know who thou dost mean. He lives somewhere on the island, but I am not sure where. He rarely comes into the tavern, but I have seen him on occasion. He scares me to death.
Scares you?
Well, he is a killer. Some think he is the one responsible for the murder that happened last year.
A killer, you say?
This man they call Hook has the way of the killer about him. Thou canst see it in his eyes. I would be extremely careful if I were to run afoul of him.
Murder.
There was a thief named Duncan who had stolen funds from the House of Games and the baths. I believe he may have broken into the fellowship hall as well. Anyway, he was arrested. But one morning when the guard brought the man his breakfast, he was gone. Everyone thought he had escaped until his body was found in the house where old Blacktooth lives. This was before Blacktooth lived there.
Body.
It was mutilated. His arms and legs had been cut off, and he had literally lost his head. To this day, no one knows who did it. But when Hook is around, people talk behind his back. He is certainly capable of doing it.
Indeed he is.
Nice talking with thee. I shall see thee again later, I hope.
All right, let's talk to this pirate who is elegantly dressed and obviously rich. He reeks of pomade. I assume that's some sort of fragrance. Name. I am Gordy. He grins widely, offering you his hand. You notice that it is none too clean. Ew. Can't you afford to clean your hands? Job. I am the Mister of the House of Games. Inside mine house thou mayest challenge thy skill at games of chance. He eyes you carefully, measuring your worth and gullibility. I hope to see thee there during business hours. Ah, thou art a fellowship member. Thou wilt surely find thy reward at these tables. Gordy winks and nudges you, then guffaws loudly. With that, you can actually make money by putting money on all of the options of something. I can't remember exactly what it is. You get, paid extra because you're a fellowship member when you win. The Mister. It refers to my being the overseer, but everyone here has always called me the Mister. I am not sure why, but it appeals to me. He puffs up like a bantam rooster, trying to look important. He almost succeeds. And that is Mr. Gordy to thee. Whatever you say, jerk-face. House of Games. The House of Games was established 6 years ago with the funds of an interested party, in other words, the Fellowship. It attracts people from all over Britannia who wish to live dangerously with their money. The business is very profitable. He pats his pouch and coins clink. Very profitable, he grins. Profitable, you say? Well, Buccaneer's Den is not a jurisdiction of the Britannian Tax Council. We are not subject to Britannia's taxes. Oh, I'm going to have to go tell them that. Gordy smiles wickedly, and that is very profitable. Party, you say? The cube vibrates a moment. That would be the Fellowship, of course. Aha! Mr. Gordy. Yes, what can I do for thee? He grins, very pleased with himself. Skill, you say? Each game requires a definite skill in determining the most profitable way to place a bet. Many visitors to the House of Games find that they have a skill. Others, sadly, do not. Tell me about Hook. The cube vibrates a moment. Yes, I know Hook very well. He lives beneath the House of Games. Talk to Syntag. He can direct thee. Thank you. Goodbye. Farewell, friend. I look forward to thy return. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, first of all... Ah, damn it! You know what? Screw that. I'm stealing your butter, then. You see an aging pirate who might have been extremely dangerous at one time. Name?
My name is Mole, it be. Do not ask me how I came by it. 'Tis a long story.
Job?
For years and years I roamed the seas, pillaging and raping and terrorizing. Now that I am past the age of 50, I want to live the rest of my life in relative peace and quiet here in Buccaneer's Den.
I got time, story.
Thou dost really want to hear it? 'Tis very long.
Yes.
All right. I was born in a cave, so my mother named me Mole.
I thought thou said it was a long story.
Mole shrugs. I thought I would make a long story short.
You're terrible. Peace and quiet.
It is a good life. I grew weary of pirating. I grew weary of the salt water and the raw meat and the sewage on deck and the parrot droppings and the fact that every other word one heard was har.
Hold on a second. Alright, this voice is not good for my throat. Buccaneer's Den.
I spent my time at the House of Games or the Fallen Virgin. I love the sound of the die as it bounces against the felt. I love the taste of warm ale as it splashes down my throat, and I have the Fellowship.
Oh, tell me about the Fellowship.
The group has given me a new lease on life. I thought I had mates when I was an active pirate, but they were nothing compared to my brothers in the Fellowship.
You mean brothers in murder? Sorry, couldn't help it.
Mine old mates, like my friend Blacktooth, have fallen by the wayside.
That's terrible. Tell me about Blacktooth.
Blacktooth lives here on the island. We used to be the same link on a chain. Notice what I mean? But since I joined the Fellowship, he does not give me the shadow of a sundial. He acts as though I had the plague or something.
Well, you do kind of. I mean, it's not like a real contagious, virus or bacterial plague, but it is definitely a mental plague.
I do not understand it. Makes me want to cut something up into mincemeat.
Tell me about your mates.
Blacktooth was like my brother. Not like my brothers in the Fellowship, but a real brother. Notice what I mean? We did everything together. We did share booty. We did share wenches. We did it all.
Brother.
Well, he is not a brother now. He hates me. And if he wants nothing to do with me, so be it. But Mole quickly adds, he does not realize what I did for him. I made his life livable. Who was it that nursed him when he had scurvy? Me! Who was it that patched him up when he was sliced to bits by that butcher Silverbeard? Me!
Life?
Yes, it was a different life in those days.
Mole reflects on some past memory as his eyes glaze over temporarily.
Finally, he says, I may have dwelt too strongly on my Fellowship business. Perhaps I pushed him too hard. I'm sorry. If he would give me another chance, I would probably leave the Fellowship. They're not as wonderful as I made them sound. They're more crooked than the pirates I used to sail with. Mole frowns. That has put me in a foul mood.
Oh, I wanted to talk about Silverleaf. Job, Buccaneer's Den, Fellowship, mates, brother, Silverbeard.
Oh, he was some old pirate with a temper. He's probably dead now if he knows what's good for him.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye, stranger.
You see a well-dressed pirate with oil in his hair.
Ew.
Where is my ignite spell?
Name, I am Smithy.
Job.
I run the games at the House of Games. Please do come to try thy skill when the facility is open for business.
Alright, that's all he says. Okay, goodbye. And this guy. You see, the meanest, toughest-looking guard you have ever seen in Britannia. Name.
Syntag,
The man grunts. Job.
I am the guard at the House of Games. I rid the place of troublemakers.
House of Games.
I have worked at the House of Games since the mister agreed to pay me and asked me to stay. I know all who go in or out. I see everything.
Tell me about Gordy.
That would be Mr. Gordy, the overseer of the House of Games. Thou might find him in his office during business hours.
Tell me about troublemakers.
We see all sorts of troublemakers in this place.
We're in the tavern.
Oh, right. Whatever. I especially do not like the people who claim they are the Avatar. I find it blasphemous. The last fellow who claimed to be an Avatar was caught cheating. He'll not be doing that again.
All sorts, you say.
There was a man named Robin who used to come in here and cheat at the games. He had his 2 varlets named Battles and Lavelle intimidate anyone who tried to stop him.
Alright, this voice is not good for me. I should probably not be doing it quite as much as I am. Better.
One day my brothers came to visit and we ran Robin, Battles, and Lavelle all the way off the island. We have not seen them since.
Not again? The cube vibrates a little.
He is in the caverns in the torture chamber. What's left of him.
Oh, left of him, you say?
He has been in our care for a while now.
Syntag smiles enigmatically. Torture chamber? The cube vibrates.
It is where the Fellowship interrogates their prisoners.
Tell me about Hook.
Do I look like I am working now? Leave me alone. Come to the House of Games during normal business hours.
Damn it. Syntag grunts. I guess we'll have to do that. I see a barrel, and there is nothing in the barrel. Dang it. Alrighty, well, that's about it. No, shut up, people. Can't have it. Let's see. What other buildings? Oh, there's a building right here. This could be the mayor's house. Ooh. Screw talking to the person. Ooh. Where are you, John? There you are. We are requisitioning supplies for the betterment of Britannia. Don't mind us. Beef jerky and ooh, I'll take some mandrake roots. Um, 12 bolts. I'll take those 12 bolts. There does not appear to be anything in here other than a regular whip. There is a fruitcake, though, and Iolo does love his fruitcake. Did you just slam the door on me? You slammed the door on me, you bastard. That was just rude. Alright. Let's talk to you. You see a man whose sinewy body is like steel. The glint in his eye tells you that he is no fool. Sup, fool? I am lucky in all things. Job. I make my living off the world. It gives, and I take. The pirate laughs boisterously. I am a worldly gentleman, friends. That is my job. Oh, and I train initiates for a bit of pocket change. World. The ways of the world is what I mean. I am a man of the road. I am a seasoned traveler. I travel through the world as 100 different men. Traveler, you say? In truth, there are a few places where I have not been, and little that I have not done. Different? Thou canst be a different person just by assumption. 'Tis an attitude. I am an expert in the art of charismatic communication for the purposes of deception. It gives one many skills. For example, I can walk into any shop and make a purchase. But I will walk away with much more than I bought, for I know how to fool the shopkeeper. Little things like that. Train? I charge 35 gold for a training session. Doth this meet with thine approval? No. I think he trains, dexterity. Let's see. Where is it? Nope. Nope. Where is the training stuff? Ah, there it is. Buccaneer's Den. Lucky. He trains intelligence, actually. Interesting. I am kind of surprised by that. Yeah, one of the annoying things about the clue book is that it's like it lists weapon and armor. It has the list of weapons and armor. I don't think they're complete, but it lists damage as categories. So like very low, low, medium, high, and very high. 6th category special is reserved for those weapons with effects seem to be immeasurably high. Much the same for armor and shields. So great helms and plate armor are very high. There's nothing about magic armor or magic helms. And it just is like low for leather leggings kind of thing. And for weapons, it's like cannon special, powder keg special, two-handed sword very high, almost a special weapon, triple crossbow special, things like that. So I don't know. It would be nice if it gave you actual numbers, but it does not. It is disappointing. Goodbye, sir. Be careful, my friend. I am not your friend. That just leads to the dock. Hey, who are you? Hey, come back here. You see a handsome, muscular man with an air of mischief about him. Name? Gleno, at thy service. Job? I am the manager of the baths. Please, come visit in the late evening hours when our hosts and hostesses are here. Okay, goodbye. Leaving so soon? Well, let's see, what is in here? Nothing there. Ooh. I don't mind if I do. Thank you. Avatar tax time. And there is also a unsealed box here. With 12 gold coins. I will take the gold coins. Let's see, what other buildings are there to look at? There is this building down here. There's some lockpicks. There's a locket and a gold ring. I'll leave the food alone, I don't need it. You see a fat, cheerful-looking merchant. Hello, hello, my friend! Thou dost look like thou needest to spend money. This place looks quite well off. The entire island is very opulent. It is not the same island we once knew. Name? Budo IV, at thy service. I think Budo was the name of a guy in Ultima VI, wasn't he? 'Tis a fine day, is it not? Job. I am a provisioner, like my father before me, and like his father before him, and like his father before him. Budo's is an island tradition, just as the Fellowship will be some day. If thou art interested in weapons, armor, provisions, or a ship deed, thou hast come to the right place. I don't know why you'd buy the ship other than to spend money, because you can only get here with a ship or with the carpet. And if you have either of those, then you don't need to buy a ship deed. Weapons. Budo's offers the excellent weaponry with superb craftsmanship. Thou wilt not find a better buy for thy money anywhere else. What's thou like to buy? Club, dagger, bow, sword, halberd, arrow, bolts. Nothing. I am heartbroken. Broken-hearted. Armor, what do you have? Budo's carries nothing but the finest quality armor in all of Britannia. I have all the best types of equipment available. What wouldst thou like to buy? So, great helm, plate armor, plate leggings, gorget, scale armor, and gauntlets. So you could fully kit out in plate armor, but nothing. I am broken-hearted. Provisions. Budo's also carries a variety of useful things for thy convenience. What wouldst thou like to buy? Torch and lockpick. Nothing. And ship deed. I can sell thee the deed to my ship, the Lusty Wench. She is beautiful, my friend. She is guaranteed to last, and is the sleekest vessel on the seas. She goes for 800 gold. Want her? No, that's okay. But thou wilt never see a ship like this one anywhere in the world. Too bad. Fellowship. The Fellowship has helped me to become a very rich man. Although the business is an inherited enterprise, I owe everything to the Fellowship. Everything, huh? Rich man, you say? My great-grandfather started
this business many, many years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
He was moderately successful thanks to the Thieves Guild, but that era has passed.
Yeah, now instead you have the Fellowship, which performs the same functions. Thieves Guild, you say?
It is no more. They dwindled away during my grandfather's time. By the time the Fellowship arrived when I was a boy, there was no trace of them except in family mementos. Even the pirates are different.
Everything, you say?
There was a period shortly after my father died, just as I had inherited the shop, when business was poor. There was a danger that I would not be able to keep the shop open, but the Fellowship convinced me that I should join them. I proved my worthiness, and the Fellowship helped me financially.
Worthiness, you say?
I do not mind telling thee, the Fellowship shares in 1/2 of my profit.
Geez, that's a lot. Inherited.
My great-grandfather passed the shop on to his son, and so forth, down to me. We are born merchants. That is why I know why thou hast come to Budo's. Thou wantest to become a legacy of the great a part of the great Budo legacy. Thou doesn't need to buy something.
No thank you. Tell me about the crown jewel. The cube vibrates a moment.
That ship sails here frequently. I know it makes regular runs to the mainland, stops here, then moves on to the Isle of the Avatar the next morning. Then it repeats the trip going the other direction.
Okay, goodbye.
I hope I can help thee again sometime, my friend.
I don't think you will. Your chest is empty. You need stuff that I can, pilfer. Or tax, yes, tax. I'm not gonna bother taking that stuff. I'm leaving lockpicks. It feels dirty, even though I never use them. Let's see. You got another house here. Let's take a peek inside. Ooh, I don't mind if I do. And we've got a book here. Ribald Encounters. Pretty sure we've read that. And let's go ahead and try unlocking that chest after I deposit this in that bag. There we go. Let's see. Unlock. Yes. Well, that's a worthless chest. It's empty. What a ripoff. Alright, I believe that is the House of Games. Not gonna go in there just yet. Wow, this is, ooh, a key. I don't mind if I do. Alright, hold on a second. Let's see. Anything under all of this junk? No. Alright, well, let's test that key on that chest there. Hey, it does indeed work. I'll take the Great Dagger, even though I don't need it. So I believe this is the House of Games. There is a mason there. This tall, middle-aged pirate looks at you with suspicion.
Before I look twice at thee, I must know who thou art.
His voice is menacing. I am Elmandretta. The pirate chews on something in his mouth before replying.
Ha!
He finally says. Name?
I am Blacktooth, see?
The pirate smiles, revealing his teeth. Job?
Making fish bait out of avatars.
He laughs aloud.
I've had all I can stand of puny weaklings running around claiming they are an avatar. I am seeking a particular avatar that was here last week. A particular avatar that is a Fellowship member.
It's definitely not me. Avatar?
He was through here a week ago. Tried to filch some gold off of me. Imagine, the nerve of that bastard. He was gone before I'd realized what he had done.
Filch, you say?
We were playing cards in the pub. Damn me if I did not deal from the bottom. Damn me if he did not deal from the bottom. I can usually spot tricks like that, but he was good.
Fellowship.
Between you and me, I do not trust them. I think they are all hiding something. I think they are all tricksters. Take mine old friend Mole, for example. Well, mine old ex-friend Mole. He has changed a great deal since joining them.
Changed, you say?
He has abandoned all of his pirate ways. He is a bloody saint now, and whenever he sees me, he tries to convince me to join the Fellowship. I avoid him at all costs now. I cannot stand to see him his way. Burns my blood.
Then in a moment of weakness, the tough pirate says in a small voice,
I miss him, too. We were best mates.
You could swear there are tears in his eyes. Spark whispers, "Oh, come on, be a man. Hey, hey! You're a little boy. You don't know anything about being a man." Dupre turns away to suppress a smirk. You can see that the pirate is upset, so you decide to leave him alone.
Yeah, go away, that's right. I never can keep any friends. I shall just remain here alone and destitute. Where's my dagger? I shall slit my throat.
Mole?
He's another agent pirate that is retired and lives on the island. We were mates for years, but then he joined the damned fellowship. Now he thinks his droppings do not smell foul, if thou knowest what I mean.
Mole says...
He said that? Really?
Blacktooth looks as if he may cry again.
I must go take a look for him.
Must go take a look for him? I don't want to...
I thank thee, Helmet Treader, for considering my feelings in this matter.
Blacktooth gives you a big hug. Ugh. Ugh. I need to go get an acid bath. I think I got like 10 experience for doing that, and you can technically get like 10 experience every time. Hey, alright. Ooh. Thank you, House of Games. Thank you very much. Good times. Spin, baby! Oh. Whee! It's a little mouse race. I love these things. They're great. Whee! Okay, and we've got a locked door there that I don't think that I can open right now. Let's see. I don't think that this will work. Nope, it does not. Alright, well, in the next episode, we will continue exploring Buccaneer's Den. There's a few more places to visit before we can try to find our way into the caverns. See you next time, everyone.